and welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome to the Champions League, where tonight Barça were looking to kick off their campaign in the perfect fashion. We were looking to put behind us the disappointments of the previous seasons. We scored 5 at the weekend against Real Betis. Well, tonight we followed it up. We backed it up with 5 more goals. It was vintage Barça. It was a wonderful performance again. And we picked up exactly where we left off on Saturday. It was magical. It was beautiful. João Félix, Robert Lewandowski and Gavi with the goals. We're going to be talking about it all. We're going to be celebrating another wonderful win. Thank you for joining me. Now let's do this. Because in terms of the starting lineup tonight from Xavi, which I feel was actually very, very important there to set the tone of this game. You can see right here, it was the same back line from the team that faced Real Betis. There was only one change in midfield. İlkay Gündoğan coming back in there. Oriol Romeo dropping to the bench. And there was also one change too in attack. We wondered whether Ferran would keep his place. He did not. Rafinha coming in there and playing a good game, I feel, Rafinha today in that front three, alongside Lewandowski and alongside João Félix. And I thought, like I say, that lineup from Xavi really important because there had been quite a bit of talk in the lead up to this game this week that he could make some rotations, that maybe their players like Marcos Alonso, like Sergio Roberto could come in and sort of change things around from what we saw against Betis. And I'm just so glad here that Xavi didn't do that he actually stayed firm in what we've been doing. We carried on all of that momentum. We started with the strongest team we could. We really built on all of that and we got our reward. And I think it set the tone for the whole game, for the whole match there. I'm a big believer in starting strong and then look, we were able to rotate later. Because when you're talking about starting strong, well, it doesn't come any more evident than how quickly we were able to take the game to Antwerp and ultimately break the deadlock there. And of course, it was João Félix. I mean, this man, it's staggering. He continues to surprise me even now. We know what he can do. We know the quality that he has, but the way that he's slotted into this team, how quickly he has adapted, it is absolutely mind-blowing. And again, look at the build-up. Look at the build-up in this goal. It's wonderful. The combination passing, the sharpness of it, how quick we're moving the ball, the movement there. You've got Lewandowski dropping in to combine with İlkay Gündoğan, but when Lewandowski drops in, there's still somebody beyond him. There's still somebody there like João Félix to step into that dangerous attacking position, and Gündoğan picks him out. Of course he does. He's brilliant at that. A lovely ball into João Félix, who drops the shoulder, moves inside his man, and what a finish that is there. Drilling it into the near post. Goalkeeper does not move. What a start to the game. What a brilliant goal again from João Félix. This man is on fire. Because it was only a few minutes later in the game there when Frenkie de Jong picks the ball up in this position right here. And how many times have we seen Frenkie this season starting moves, really kicking things off and playing that decisive pass to really get the move underway. And look at this ball here, in behind the João Félix, absolutely beautifully weighted there from Frenkie de Jong. He doesn't always get the headlines, does he? But he's always there, always consistent, playing at a brilliant level right now. And Félix again, the combination between him and Robert Lewandowski, it is incredible how quickly they've struck up that partnership, the way they're playing off of each other, and he's just waiting for the run of Lewandowski. He cuts back inside, he's waiting there for him to peel off the back of Antwerp, and Lewandowski does well because he checks his run, he keeps himself onside. VAR checked it afterwards, but he's onside, and it's a great finish there at the back post. He will do that all day long, every day of the week, and it's another Champions League goal in Lewandowski's favourite competition. And there was time for a third goal in the space of 11 minutes in that first half, because that was the thing here. Barça just kept on going. It was relentless pressure there in that spell in the first half on Antwerp. They couldn't handle it. They didn't know who on earth was going to pop up next, and that was the thing about having so many different attacking threats out there on the field. Antwerp did not know where the threat was going to come from, because right here, Balde's running at them. Rafinha actually comes over to the left-hand side, and he looks to just basically put the ball into a central area, and admittedly, we get a big slice of luck. There's a huge deflection on it there. It's an own goal. And look, when things are going well for you, they're going well. We are even getting lucky goals now. Barca getting luck. I know, things are really off the scale. It's crazy right now. And hey, I just want to give some credit here to an underrated Champions League hero. We haven't seen him in a little while, but let's talk about Mr. Own Goal. He's back, guys. He is back on the scene tonight. He's got himself an important goal, and he was banging them in a few years ago in the Champions League for Barca. Own goal was there. He's gone away, but now he is back, and that can only be a good thing. But I just think in that first half, guys, all jokes aside, it was wonderful to watch again, and it's so nice to see a dominant Barca team. Because in the past, going back many, many years, of course, we're used to scoring lots of goals for games being very comfortable, killing them off in the first half. We've seen this all before with Barca, but until recently, we hadn't really been familiar with this of late. We haven't seen this kind of dominance, this kind of goal scoring, and to have it back, to see the goals just flying in, it is absolutely wonderful to see. Because that's the thing as well. In the second half, now looking at the way the game went on, we didn't just stop there. It wasn't a case of, we're 3-0 up, it's easy now, we've won the game, don't need to score anymore. We wanted more and more and more and more. And Gavi gets the fourth goal there. Cancelo is involved. He bursts forward with a run. There's lots of players trying to take shots on there inside the box. Eventually, the ball breaks to Gavi. He smashes it home there into the roof of the net. Wonderful finish from Gavi, who takes his chance there to get a goal. 4-0 Barca, and it's absolutely emphatic. And then I wasn't surprised to see, like I say, Xavi then make a few changes, because that's the thing, you can do that, when you start strong, you get 4 goals on the scoreboard, then you can start making changes, taking players off, changing the game. Fermin came on, got some minutes, really nice to see him get some minutes there. Gavi going off, Oriol Romeo coming on, Frenkie de Jong getting some much needed rest, but still, even with the changes, Barca kept going. Barca wanted more goals, and João Félix, he wanted more too. And it's a perfect ball in this one from Rafinha, cutting inside on his left. He pings it to the back post. It's a wonderful cross. Lewandowski's there waiting. João Félix is there waiting at the back post. Félix gets onto it first. Header down into the ground and into the back of the net. That is already now 3 goals in 2 games for João Félix in a Barcelona shirt. And I'm sure he was a bit disappointed then to be coming straight off. I'm sure he would have liked to have got a hat-trick, but hey, we're saving that for another day. Because the way that he's playing right now, the way that he has come into this team, he looks comfortable. He looks as though this is his team. He can play in it. It suits him so well. Why not? The sky is the limit for him right now. What he can go on to achieve this season, what he can prove to everybody, it is going to be absolutely fascinating to see how the season goes him, because the start that he's had, it is absolutely incredible. But on 68 minutes, like I say, João indeed was substituted there. Lamine Yamal coming on in his place, and even that was a significant moment. He became their Lamine, the youngest Barca player ever to play in the UEFA Champions League, and he also became the second youngest player ever in general in the whole competition's history. That is an amazing, amazing moment for him, and I thought it was going to be the perfect fairy tale ending in the game. Yamal coming on, chance to score his first Barca goal, and he had 2 openings. He threw on goal, he took it round the goalkeeper on one of them, couldn't quite squeeze in the finish, couldn't get his shot away on another, but the goal for him will come. He's such a lively player there, another player that looks comfortable and at home even despite his very, very young age. But great to see Yamal on in the Champions League, and that goal only a matter of time. But it was a perfect night again, wasn't it, guys? We said before this game, let's follow it up. Against Betis, it was wonderful. It was free-flowing football. It was magical. Goals were incredible. The new signings were brilliant. But what we wanted to see more than anything, to continue that. We wanted to see now consistent performances of that quality. And yeah, we've done it. Simple as that right here. Antwerp, we know the opponent is an easier one, if you like. But in the Champions League, there's no easy games. You have to come up against opponents and beat them and see them off. We did that tonight. We sent out an early message, an early statement here in the group stage that Barca, we're here. We are ready this season to take on this competition. It's 1 game in. We've got a long way to go. We've got tougher tests to come. But it's the perfect start. We could not have asked for more. We're on a roll right now. We are feeling good, and we deserve to celebrate that, to celebrate these players, to celebrate this team. Because good times are coming. We can feel it in our bones now. We can see the picture that is being painted. Barca are on the up, and they started their Champions League campaign with a huge huge win. So please guys, do let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below. Having watched that there today from Barca, having absorbed that performance, what do you make of it there? What was your favourite goal? I love that question now. I love that I'm able to ask it. You know, we scored so many goals. Now we've got to try and decide which one we like best. So let me know in the comments down below. I will see you soon, of course, to talk lots more about this game. And thank you to each and every one of you tonight for tuning in for the review. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy this win. I'll catch you soon. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.